Hello and welcome back to the RPG Academy podcast Twitch channel. My name is Michael, and I'm here today to do some more Dragon Warrior 2 from the original Nintendo Entertainment System as part of my Michael Plays the Classics rewind time to go back and play some games I played as a kid. It's not a great way to say that, but you know what I mean. So I am back today. We're going to jump in. I have an actual kind of plan of what I want to do. We shall see if that plan will persist, because often it doesn't. But basically, I want to go back to Leonport, and there is a monolith near there that I should be able to get the second of my 5 crests from. And then I can go back to the dragon horns and get that yarn do stuff that NPC mentioned. And if I get through both of those, then I can head to the Lighthouse, which is a tower that I visited once before and then got creeped out because it was really difficult and I was dying, but I'm a little higher level now, so it'd be a good place to maybe grind for some levels and some gold. And if I happen to get through all of that in a reasonable amount of time, then the next thing I want to do is head back to Charlock Castle, Charlock, whatever you call it, and finish that out. And that's pretty much all I know to do. So once I get those 4 things done, I'm going to have to, unless, I stumble upon something, get some sort of direction. So here are the towers. I'm going to skip those first, and I'm going to go up to this monolith. Assuming I don't die right here, that is, of course. So fight, spell, Firebane, item, Staff of Thunder, Sea Slugs. So that should hopefully take care of most of these. Unless I get put asleep, which, Staff didn't really do a whole lot. That's disappointing. And then, of course, Kale attacked the one that was already injured, so focusing fire there, never a good idea. At least Firebane worked. Oh, Arth doesn't have many magic points. I must have neglected to heal up. So let me correct that first, just on the off chance, because it would really stink if I have to go back to where I started. So okay. So let me jump in here, take a rest. There we go. And now we will go back. Yay! That's pretty much the best I could have hoped for there. Okay, so we go back. Nope. Back to the channel. Nope. Then we sail up here. And there should be a monolith tucked into the corner here. Here we go. So this confuses me a little bit because I thought this was more of a direct shot. Apparently it's not. I think I came here last time. Yep. Okay, so I'm confused then because I thought this was supposed to be a little bit more of a direct go here, do the thing. All right, let me check and see. So I have the Moon Crest, so I'll have to double check that because I thought that was how we got the Sun Crest. So I'm again confused. See, I like that. I like it when it all works. Everything comes together. It's very nice. Okay, so the other thing I can actually do then is, well, hopefully I'm 0 for 1 so far, so hopefully I'll be 1 for 2 here in a minute. Is I can go into the north side of the Dragonhorn Towers and get that dew yarn or whatever it is, and eventually get an item made out of that. So there was an NPC that told me it was on the 3rd floor of the North Tower. And part of my little research, there isn't anything obvious there to find. You do have to just search for it, which I find rather annoying. But because I searched, it shouldn't be that hard. Hello, Sunky. All right, so search here. Dews yarn. No. So it's the item. Trade. Good. That's better than it was yesterday. So item throw. Okay. So now I'm 1 for 2. My first part of today's plan didn't work because I'm still confused apparently. I thought I knew something that I didn't. So now my next goal is to go to the Lighthouse, which should be down here somewhere. And then once I get there, I don't really know what is in there, so I just want to kind of see what I find and explore. And I feel like it's probably going to be a place where I can get some gold and some experience. So this may just turn into a grind session for a little bit. So I came with a great plan. I had 3 objectives, maybe 4, depending on how this one goes, that I thought I would be able to accomplish. I thought they were pretty straightforward. And then the first one I went to wasn't what I thought, so it kind of flustered me and discombobulated me. And I'm not even exactly sure where the lighthouse is. I think it's over here somewhere. Oh, okay, there it is. I knew it. I thought I knew it was around there. So, okay, so here's the lighthouse. I don't know this map. I don't know where any things are. I came here once before and it was above my station at that point, so I ended up leaving. so I don't really know what to expect here other than the fights that we're in were pretty tough. And so I'm hoping that they'll be worth some good experience. Correct. Best laid plans of mice and men. So how are you doing today, sir? Any big plans for tonight or for the weekend? Any gaming action you're excited about? So these Gorgons, I believe, are those things I was fighting before where they don't really do a whole lot of damage, but they can cast spells that make it really hard to hurt them. And that's frustrating. So hopefully I'll take them out pretty early. Oh, nice. Are you running anything or are you playing? Sounds like a good time. I hope you enjoy it. All right, so far I have learned that I need to go left and around to get anywhere. So far this has all just taken me to dead ends. Okay. Nice. 237 experience at a go for what wasn't really that tough of a battle. That's good ROI. Okay, so definitely a long way around. There we go. Nothing too exciting, honestly. I'm taking my kid to see the orthodontist today. Definitely not fun. And then I don't really have anything scheduled for the weekend, but I'm probably going to get into some board gaming on Tabletop Simulator. We've been talking about doing that, and I think there's some people that might be free this weekend to play something there. But other than that, I spent a lot of time yesterday working on Action 12 Cinema. It's one of those things where it probably only should have taken me an hour, but because I don't know what I'm doing, it ended up taking like 5 hours. So I didn't. So when I say I worked 5 hours, that doesn't mean I got 5 hours worth of work done. That just means I spent a lot of time on it. But I'm happy with what I was able to get done. I have a next play test is next week, and based off the last play test, which went really well, and I was very happy with it. But there's some pretty fundamental choices that I need to make before I get much further because I may be taking the game in kind of a different direction. So yeah, so not war games. Sorry, I may have misspoke. Board games. So like tabletop simulator is a way you can play virtually, but so it's like it has all the pieces and parts. So like DC Deck Builder, Marvel Legendary. So really more card games than board games, but you can play board games as well. Okay, so that's what I thought. So basically, I now have 4 stairways that all lead up. And I'm guessing they won't all take me to the same place, but we shall see shortly. Yeah, if you play board games, I definitely think Tabletop Simulator, it's out of all the ones I've played, it's my favorite. It does cost money. It's $20 to buy, but I got it for half off. And from what I've seen, they have half off sales probably once a month. So if you're interested, if you wait 28 days, probably you'll get a chance to get a half off. But even at $20, it's a bargain if you want to do those types of things. So primarily what I'm doing is what's called workshops. So these are fan-made versions of games. So once you have a simulator, you can buy games, but you can also play what are essentially free versions of the games. It does get into a little bit of sort of the ethics of it. I may have already mentioned this before, and if so, I apologize for repeating myself, because you are essentially playing a free version of the game, but I'm only playing games that I already own. I own every card for DC Deck Builder. I own every card for Marvel Legendary, so I could not give them more money if I wanted to. So I don't really feel like I'm doing anything wrong by playing the free version. If they sold me a free version, if they said here's the official Marvel Legendary one, I would buy it. It's just not an option. But anyways, yeah, it's weird. I don't know because I have to assume that the people who make Marvel Legendary are aware that it's there, and so I don't know if it's something that's just not worth fighting, or if they're happy that it's there, or that there is some sort of agreement. I really don't know. And again, I may be in the wrong, but I'm able to sleep at night knowing that I'm only playing games that I already own. For whatever reason, it makes me feel a little bit better. And then if I do play a game with someone else who maybe doesn't own the game, it's no different than if they came to my house or came to my con and like, I bought this, let's play it together. And maybe somebody will play the game and like it and then go buy it themselves. So I have no idea where I'm going on this map. I have no idea where I've been. I've not been keeping track. So I'm just basically wandering in circles. Hmm. Ooh, Arth's getting low on health. Yeah, I don't know how that works, and I truly hope I'm not doing anything that someone would consider wrong. I still think it's sort of in a gray area, but it also allows me to play games with my friends. Um, you know, so there's a huge upside for me. So I might be looking at it through that lens. All right, so chain sickle, not anything I need or want. Well, my experience here is it's going to be a slow war of attrition against these things now that they've had a chance to cast their spells. Because I don't think the magic really does anything. Nope. So that didn't do anything. And now, Kale might do enough. Ooh, okay. I didn't actually think he would still be able to one-shot them, but probably Artho and Alani will do 1 point each when they attack. If they even hit. Luckily, these things don't do a lot of damage, or they're not paired up with something that does, because that would be a very dangerous combo. Ooh, somebody leveled up. Artho, power by 1, reaction speed by 6, 7 hit points, 3 magic points. All right, all right. Okay, so I feel like I pretty much only had one way to go most of the time here. So it makes it a little easier to backtrack if I don't have to remember 7 different options that I made, choices I made. I don't know what the max level is. I did look online, and it's the like the game fact sort of thing tells you that you need to be at least level 30 on your main character before you kind of have a realistic shot of beating the game. So that's kind of what I'm aiming for, is, get to 30 at least before I try to beat the game. But I don't know if there is a max or not. All right, so let's. Oh, dog's barking. Male must be here. Oh, Billy. Okay. Ooh, and they cast sleep. That is kind of scary. All right, so I need to figure out. Yep, it just goes in a circle. So ultimately, this is the only way I could have gone. Well, we have a cat as well, getting close to like middle age, so she's pretty chill, and she sleeps mostly with the wife, but she'll just like curl up against her. So the dog's at her feet, so we're curled up so that we don't like kick her all night, and then the cat's on one side of the valve, so she has to sort of snuggle the other way. So we have a large bed, but you wouldn't know it if you like just outlined how much space we take up on the bed. It's less than what our animals get. Okay, so far again, I really have only had one option. That looks like that may be about to change. It is, but they do a lot for us too. They put up with all our crap, and they make us feel like we're worthy of love when maybe sometimes we're not, or we don't feel like we should be. Dogs especially. That dumb dog just loves me like I hung the sun and the moon. And there is something nice about that. All right, so I think I'm going to bypass that and see what else is here. Oh, that's interesting. I'll come back to that then. So there's a way there. Here's a chest. Okay, okay. Ah. Yeah, when Kale starts missing, that's when we're in trouble. There we go. Whew, okay. Man, these fights are no joke. I didn't think that Staff of Thunder would work on them at all, but it did a minute ago, so it must just have a small percentage chance of working, but it's better than having her attack, because that's not going to do anything anyways. So just on the off chance it does work. I may have to go back and map this out, because I think I know where I'm at now still, but there's so many different options. I'm afraid I'm going to get really confused, but we shall see. So I don't want to go up there yet because I still haven't been over here. So basically I've taken the last option. So as I come back from this, I can take the ones I didn't take in order. And it sort of makes sense to me where to track where I've been and where I'm going. Shoo. Hmm. That could have been really bad. If my characters hadn't gone early, that could have been bad. Ooh, 400. I think that's the most I've ever gotten so far on a single fight. Hmm. I don't know. Is that the Watergate key? Oh. Okay. Good to know. Those undead skeletons, no joke. So, yeah, in case you're wondering, I have absolutely no idea what's going on. So let's fight, spell, Firebane, item, Staff of Thunder, Undead. Because that kind of looks like a boss battle coming up, and I don't know if I'm ready for that. So, but I guess we're here. We'll try it. If I die, then I'll know for next time. If I survive, then that'll be a good, exciting end for this episode. So that was like a demon looking thing just a minute ago. So I'm going to guess that that's like a trap or something. Oh. I wonder if I have to follow them exactly to avoid fights, maybe. Nope. So apparently there's still random fights. Kind of figured this was going to happen. Alright, fight, spell, Firebane, item, Staff of Thunder, Gremlins. There we go. All right, that wasn't terrible. Ooh. It's like Alani. Nope, Kale got promoted. There we go. Power by 6, reaction by 3, 6 more hit points. I'll take all that I can get. And I found the Sun Crest. Yay! All right. Well, I will call that here. I think there might be more to find in this tower, but I don't have time to fully explore it just now. And this is like around 45 minutes is where I kind of like to end things anyway. So I'm going to go ahead and call it here. I'm going to save the progress. Should be back on Monday with more Dragon Warrior. Again, I want to do a little bit more research, know exactly where I'm supposed to go next. And then also, I'll be doing my painting stream on Sunday morning, probably around 11 a.m.-ish. I'm going to get back to painting more Marvel United minis, and I'll be streaming that as well. So hopefully I'll see some of you in. Thanks, Sumky. Have a good night and a good day, and we'll talk soon. Bye.